It has come to my attention that I am forgetting some very important technical details on my project here in my garage. And for that, I'm sorry. So the things that I have been forgetting that someone told me, first off, with epoxy on your garage floor, it's going to, and again, I'll try and show you, it's really tough. But this rough part right here versus it being smooth over there, epoxy, when put down on here, is going to fill in all these little cracks and bumps and the normal wear and tear that's going to happen in a garage. Drylok is not going to do that. Drylok is going to go on more like a paint. It's going to be very thin. And Drylok at that point is literally, it's just going to be for looks only. Even though epoxy sealing is similar, but it's all for looks, but it's not going to be as smooth as epoxy is the Drylok. The epoxy that I use, Epoxy Seal, it took approximately 3 gallons to do this area, to do one bay. And it cost me roughly 40 bucks a gallon. So you're in it with the rollers, that you're gonna have to use paintbrushes. You're in it about anywhere from $160 to $200 one bay. That's if you don't screw up like I did. With the Drylok, it took 1.5 gallons to do this, and it cost me 31 bucks a gallon. So Drylok is a lot more inexpensive than the epoxy. I would agree that epoxy is going to give you a better look to the touch. It's going to be a lot smoother. Again, this the Drylok, it pretty much goes on just like a paint. So if you have any imperfections, cracks, you can, I think you can see that crack there. When I had the epoxy on, the epoxy smoothed that right out. This looked like one smooth piece of flooring, piece of cement, all one solid piece. It didn't show any of the imperfections. So the Drylok it will show all the imperfections, but it'll make it a uniform color. And you know, again, it turned out good, but it's not as nice as epoxy. There is a rubber-based sealer that you can use that's supposed to give you a similar look to epoxy. It's not as durable because it's rubber-based. Probably will work better on this floor, but it's super expensive. It's like, I think it's almost $100 a gallon, and it's going to take you a couple gallons to do just one bay. So unless you're really confident, I wouldn't use it. Given my track record in here, I'm not going to use it because that's, you know, it's probably going to cost $300 to $400 to do one bay. So you're looking at $600-700 bucks to do a garage. Plus, you need a special roller to put it on. So as far as putting on the Drylok, it goes on like a regular paint. So if you painted a wall, you can paint a floor. And I hope it works. If it does, then I should have done this to begin with. But like I said, I will post updates. Goodbye.